Good morning, guys. Happy lives, positive vibes. So, my whole house is asleep, so I'm going to try to be a little quiet. I thought I'd do the whole wake up in the morning with you guys thing, but I've got a different approach to today. It's kind of different than any video I've ever done. And my reasoning is today is Juneteenth, you guys. I want you to understand how important and special this day is, okay? So, I did a little research for us, and because I want people to kind of understand. So, um, when I started doing my research, it made me love and look up to my mom even more. Okay, growing up my entire life, my mom's favorite president was always President Lincoln. And I always asked her, why was President Lincoln your favorite? Because I knew he had a big top hat and, he's cool looking and tall and stuff. But no, it was because he freed the slaves, right? Well, I said that my whole life. I remember fighting with kids about that growing up all the time, saying I knew I was right. My mom doesn't lie to me. Okay? So, proof is in this. So, what is Juneteenth? Also called Emancipation Day, okay? Freedom Day. Sorry, that was really loud in my house. They're all asleep. Okay, Freedom Day or Jubilee Day, okay? And we've all kind of heard some of those things, but Juneteenth is I can't say the word. Commemoration of June 19th, 1865, the day enslaved African Americans in Galveston, Texas learned that they were free. While President Lincoln had issued the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1st, 1863, it only applied to people in Confederate states, not those enslaved in Union-held territories. They were not freed until the proclamation of the 13th Amendment. So I'm just going to pause right there to go to say to everybody I was growing up with, I shouldn't even be like, I told you so, but I'm going to. Because I knew my mom was right. And I always believed her. And that is why President Lincoln has always been the favorite president in my entire household. Like, even my brothers and sisters. We all loved what my mom loved. And my mom loved Abraham Lincoln. Now, moving a little further, I want people to understand it more because they just stick it on our calendar. Not to mention the things they teach our kids in school. It's like you get to a certain grade and you've got to understand the stuff you guys see on like TikToks and stuff. It's not always right, and there's a lot of things they are proving in textbooks that aren't right. So anyways, I know my video's already gotten really long. Long story short, let me find where I left off. In Texas, a Confederate state where there was no large Union Army presence, slavery continued years after the Emancipation Proclamation. And even after the 13th Amendment passed by Congress January 31st of 1865. As many enslaved people in the state were not aware of the news, finally, June of 1865, Mayor General Gordon Granger and the Union troops landed in Galveston, Texas, to tell the enslaved African Americans living there that the Civil War had ended and that they were now free. Now, I know we've already went way too far in this video. Guys, the commemoration, that's a really hard word, is now Juneteenth. The reason is the date of June 19th is when all these things happened. And teenth, they just mixed it, which I would have to go deeper in it. Guys, let me just tell you something. Go Google this. What is Juneteenth? And read about it, okay? That's just me leading you on what to go look deeper into, guys. But once again, still will always be my favorite president. Thank you, Abraham Lincoln. I don't know if anyone noticed this, but I actually wished him happy birthday a couple years ago, or this year, I mean. So anyways, sorry guys, I gotta get to